From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Well, it's been talked about a lot, and we know that a lot of the power outages still are going strong, unfortunately, for a lot of folks in Tulsa, you can see, but also surrounding communities and towns as well. So these are customers without power. So this is like households instead of just a person. And so that adds up, almost doubled some of these numbers in terms of people that are being affected. So that's why it's getting better. These numbers have gone down today considerably, but just hang in there if you're having to wait and see if you're going to get electricity or not. Temperatures today have been very, very warm to hot across much of the central and northern plains. And then you see this cool pocket here in Denver at 75 for a high today. It's been kind of interesting because we do have a storm system back to the north and to the west. Hasn't been a whole lot of activity here, but we've had showers and storms down on the southeast. And then also into right around the Denver area this afternoon, we had a tornado, confirmed tornado that just went from the southwest sides of Denver through the Highland Ranch area and has continued to move to the east as a severe thunderstorm. And the little kind of aqua blue colors you see there, those are flood warnings. So there's actual aerial flood advisories for those areas. And this has been in a drought as well. So again, they take the rain, they just didn't need a tornado on the ground. As far as what we're concerned, we continue to have one severe thunderstorm now near Clinton. These are expected to weaken as they move south and just southwest of Oklahoma City. A few more storms in northeastern portions of New Mexico trying to move our direction, or I should say the Panhandle's direction. Our chance of rain, very slim here. If you're southwest here of Tulsa, say down south and west of Bristow and down into Hughes County, you have a slight chance of storms this evening. The rest of us will wait until late tomorrow afternoon and then tomorrow night. That'll be our best chance. Then I'll drop off, and then we'll look for isolated storms as we go on into next week or through the weekend. Right now, we're looking at the cloud shield from the rain and thunderstorms out around Clinton, west of Oklahoma City. That's knocking our sun down, but it hasn't changed our temperature. We're at 90, 93 is the heat index, and there's just a very little air moving. Any air at all is appreciated at this point. So we have the warmest temperatures here. It's down to 72 with thunderstorms in Clinton tonight. Most of the metro hanging in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees at this hour. And again, light winds. Ozone continues to be a nasty little feature. And on our north monitor, it's up to 115. So that's not what we wanted, but that's what we have at this point. As far as looking across the area tonight, all is relatively quiet with temperatures are expected to be not too much going on, we'll say. We'll be about 94 as we look on into the afternoon. And by the time we go on into Saturday morning, we'll be in the 70s across the area. And by the time we get into Saturday afternoon, there's a slight chance of storms, so we'll be in the mid to upper 90s. So it isn't going to be a real good situation for us. Temperatures will be in the 70s then by the time we're in Sunday morning, and Sunday afternoon we'll be nearing 99. I know it shows like near Bartlesville, but that's down through the Tulsa area and southeast as well. The amounts of rainfall that are expected over the course of the next 10 days are going to be limited. Not a lot. There's some up in Kansas in the areas of green area, I should say yellow, indicate where 1 to 2 inches of rain could occur in the next 10 days. The drought is not really too great. We're starting to see it pop up here in eastern Oklahoma where it hasn't rained a lot, and it's still horrible back up to our north and to our west, and that's something we don't really like at all. And the amounts of rainfall in the last 30 days, this is just flip-flop from the last 3 years. It's like it's raining all the time out there, and here it hasn't been raining all that much. In fact, less than 2 inches in Miami in the last 30 days. That's pretty amazing. All right, 85 degrees for tonight at 9 o'clock. We're looking for temperatures. They're expected to be around 77 at midnight. Cooler weather, partly cloudy skies. We're calling it cooler when you're at 77 or 71. That's not really cooler, but that's all we got as far as cooler weather. We might make it all the way down into the upper 60s by early Tuesday morning. But that's about the only thing good about next week because it's just kind of ridiculously hot. Best chance storms will be late tomorrow night, so we'll see how that all plays out.
What time Tuesday? Because we all want to set our alarms and experience what it's like to be 69 degrees.
6:07 a.m.
There you go.
Roll.
I will miss it. I don't know about you guys.
I don't know. I might get it and just enjoy it for a moment.
I'll take that trade.
Wow.